Yo, welcome back, guys. I know it's been a while, and I'm a Mustang owner. I've been out here doing stang things, baby. I've been asked a lot of questions on Instagram. One, which car's faster, my full bolt-on Stage 3 WRX running E60 or the Stang 5.0? Second question, which car I like better? Was it worth it? Selling the Rex and getting the pony, this Stang. I'm gonna answer both those questions plus some other questions that have been asked. Let me just go over some features on the car first. So let's go over it.
So this is my Gen 3 S550 Mustang GT 5.0. Now I'll explain a little bit about the different generations, but I won't get into too much detail. So in 2011 through 14, Ford came out with the Coyote 5.0 liter engine. It had a compression ratio of 11:1. It had a power input of 420 crank horsepower at 390 foot-pounds of torque. So in 2015 through 2017, Ford came out with the Gen 2s, aka the S550s. Now it still had the same compression ratio of 11:1, but the bigger changes compared to the previous generation were the larger intake and exhaust valves, the larger cams, it had stiffer valve springs, and improved ports. So this bad boy was able to increase power to 435 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. So in 2018 plus, they came out with this particular car, the Gen 3 S550. Now there were some huge changes with the Gen 3s. It came with an increased bore size, it came with bigger valves, cams, and the casting materials were made stronger. But the biggest change with this Gen 3 was the fueling. Ford decided to go with direct injection, but they didn't get rid of port injection. So this particular motor has port injection and direct injection. Now with all the changes, the compression ratio on this motor is 12:1. And Ford was able to get power inputs of 460 horsepower at 420 foot-pounds of torque. This engine is an absolute monster. And on my car, I got the performance package, which I'll explain a little bit about. Alright fellas, so as far as performance pack 1 and what upgrades it comes with, starting from the front of the car, on the performance pack 1, it comes with a larger radiator. I know you can't see it on camera, but it does have a larger radiator, a larger front lip. It's a little bit larger than the non-performance pack cars. Also comes with this aluminum strut brace for the engine bay. Alright, so moving on to the side, the performance pack comes with these 19-inch rims for the front and the back. They also come with these summer tires. They're the Michelin Sport 4S's. The fronts are 255 by 40s and the rears are 275 by 40s. So they're 9 inches wide in the front and 9.5 inches wide in the back. So the performance pack also comes with this 6-pin caliper Brembo brakes with the larger radiator. It also has the heavy-duty springs in the front, which I guess doesn't matter if you plan on going with aftermarket coilovers, but if you don't, that's pretty cool. Performance pack wing also comes with the torsion differentials, the 3.73 axle ratio. It has unique chassis tuning, unique stability control, EPAS and ABS tuning, and an upsized rear sway bar. And it also comes with these gauges, built-in gauges. This is oil pressure and vacuum.
Now you know about my car, and obviously you guys know about the Rex, man. You know what I did with the Subi and stuff like that. So let me just go over some of these questions real quick, and we'll tally them up on who's the winner. Put Stang over here, Rex over here. All right, so question number 1, which car is better handling? The Subi, baby. The Subi. The fucking Subi sticks to the road. I could mash the gas in the Subi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th gear. It doesn't fucking matter. The Subaru was sticking to the road. And my ass was gone. Dude, and you all know those beautiful freeway entrances or exits, the roundabouts, the recommended 30 miles per hour sign. You floor that bitch at 100. The fucking Subaru, dude. The Subaru handles like a charm. All-wheel drive. You just can't beat it. You can't beat all-wheel drive. That car handled amazingly. Didn't matter wherever I was. The Subi. So obviously, that question goes to the Subaru. Question number 2. The look and the feel of the car. Now, obviously, this will be a personal opinion. It's the Stang. The look of the Stang is just so sexy to me. This body style reminds me of the Supra. Now I know. Before you go around and say, Jay thinks the Mustang 5.0 looks like a Supra. No, the fuck it doesn't. It doesn't look like a Supra. It reminds me of the Supra. I particularly like this body style. It changed from that like boxiness, that boxy front. And I like this body style. It just looks fucking amazing. And the car feels amazing. Like just sitting inside the car. These seats are so fucking comfortable. I swear to God, sometimes I'm just sitting here. Bam, like that. That's how comfortable these motherfucking seats are, bro. Like on some real shit. But the car just feels good. Like when you sit in this car, you feel like I'm in a fast motherfucking car. That's how this shit feels. It feels fast. It looks fast. Feeling that connection to the road, this car, I can feel everything, man. You literally feel everything on the road. It's just one of those personal preferences. It's like I feel like I'm in a race car, you know. The Subaru is nice and comfortable and smooth and stuff like this. This car is jerky. If there's a curve in the road, if the road wants to go this way, you're gonna go that way. Like you feel everything. But as far as feels and look for the car, the Mustang, baby. The Mustang's gonna take that one. All right, so question number 3. Which car is funner to drive? So this one was hard, man. This one was hard to choose. But which car is more fun to drive? The Mustang, baby. It's the Mustang. I know what y'all thinking, Jay, what the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? You can take the Subi out in the snow and blah, 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 blah. And you're right. Snow days are fucking beautiful. You all know. It snows outside. You're like a little kid on Christmas. Like, I know. The Subaru was fun in certain environments, but that all-wheel drive aspect of the Subaru, how you stick to the road, you have to wait till snow days if you really want to like do some donuts. The Mustang, man, so much horsepower and torque in this car. It could be 90 degrees outside with these Michelin Sport 4s on the car, and you can spin this bitch the fuck out. This car is fun as fuck. Donuts, drifting, just driving. And you know what kind of like makes it fun, I guess, is dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. The car is dangerous. If you're not used to driving a real wheel car, and you're not used to putting down this kind of power at the rear, and you don't know how to handle those burnouts or handle those fishtail moments and things like that when you lose traction, because with this car, you will break traction. If you're shifting from second to third and you're mashing on that throttle with all that torque, you'll break traction. You'll start fishtailing and shit. The car is dangerous. This is by far the most dangerous car I've driven. Now, I have driven a few cars, but it's not like I drove every car out there. But as far as all the cars I've driven so far, this car is the most dangerous. And just that aspect of it makes it fucking fun, you know what I mean? But this car is so fun, man. Literally go to any parking lot, any time of day, whenever you want, and you can fucking do some donuts, some figure eights. You can spin that back tire out, and you can just all fucking day, man. More fun driving? The Mustang takes that one. The next question: which car better for daily driving? The Subi takes that. Obviously, the Subaru is better for daily driving. It all depends on your situation, where you live, things like that. Yeah, do you have a family and all this and all the boring shit, you know what I mean? But for the straight answer, daily driving, man, the Subaru. The Subaru is the best motherfucking car out there to daily drive. When you're talking about the safety of the car, the Subaru is like, I think it's one of the safest fucking cars to drive, actually. You're talking about the conditions outside, you're talking all-wheel drive. You can take that Subaru anywhere, anytime. It doesn't fucking matter. It could be raining outside, it could be snowing outside, it could be sand, it could be gravel, it could be dirt, it could be ice, it could be slush, it could be a fucking rainstorm, it could be a goddamn tornado. You can drive that shit at a motherfucking earthquake, a motherfucking zombie apocalypse. It doesn't matter. The Subaru will get it done. Real shit, you could take that Subaru out any condition, man, and it's gonna fucking perform. So daily driving, obviously, man, that one's going to the Subaru. Alright, so now the two main questions. Which car's faster? Now, if you're new to the channel and you're just watching this video, I previously owned before this car, full bolt-on Stage 3 WRX, running an E60, E65 mix flex fuel. I was tuned by Ron Watson at Fat Body Tuning. The car was fucking fast, bro. It was fucking fast, man. For a little four banger, that bitch got up and pew. But when it comes to which car is actually faster, I don't have numbers to prove this. This is strictly my butt dyno test and my feeling the car. Since I've actually owned both cars, I can tell you which one feels faster. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's the fucking Mustang, man. The Mustang is faster, just straight up faster. Now, there's a whole bunch of different variables. From a dig, the Subaru, pew, gone. The Stang, from a dig. Obviously, it depends on certain shit, but overall, the Mustang is faster, man. This car is fucking ridiculous in the top end. The top end is fucking crazy. It pulls. My red line is 7,500. The car literally pulls all the way to 7,500. I'm not playing. I think actually peak horsepower on this car is like 7 grand or some shit like that. Like, it literally just fucking pulls all the way. Now, my Subaru was fast as fuck too, right? The Subaru was fast, but yeah, this car is faster. I will admit though, I'll say this: full bolt-on stage 3 flex fuel running Subaru, if we did strictly just a third gear pull from, I'd say like 4K to 6K, the Subi's faster. If that was it, if that's all we were doing, the Subaru's faster by a little bit. But if you want to look at like the bigger picture and all gears and racing aspect of it and stuff like that, dude, the Mustang's faster, right? The Mustang's faster, and it's stock, you know, like crazy, right? But you got to give it to the Subaru, man. 5 grand to make that 4 banger as fast as a V8 Mustang 5.0. It's a beautiful thing, man. All right, and the final question, Jay, was it worth it? Was it worth getting rid of this Subi, the Rex? My baby, the car that I spent all that money on, spent all that time under in the hood. Was it worth it to get this Stang? The funny thing is, so if you guys didn't know, I live in Colorado. This is Subi fucking nation. Out of any state to live in, this is the state to own a Subaru. Just think about it, the weather conditions here, the mountains, the roads. I mean, you want to go hitting some fucking mountain passes, go on the Subi. When it snows, when it rains, when it's sleet, when there's ice on the road, you want the Subi. There's so many Subis and STIs in this state, it's not even fucking funny. Like, you don't see that many Mustangs. Why? Because when it snows, I'm not going no fucking where. I'm not going to be able to get out my goddamn parking lot if it snows in this car. And that's a problem, which is why I have to buy another car now in 4 or 5 months just to make sure that I'm able to go to work and shit like that. Because this car, you're not going to be able to drive this car in the snow. So I get all that, you know what I mean? I have to take all that into consideration. And is it worth it? Yeah, man, it's still fucking worth it, bro. Do what you guys want to do, man. Full send that shit. I try to tell people that all the time. Don't be that guy that's always wondering, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I asked that girl out? What if I got that car? What if I modded my car? What if this? What if that? Don't fucking be that. Just do it, man. Full send. If it's something you're passionate about, something you really want to do, just do it. Now, the outcome might be good, great, fantastic. The outcome might be bad, suck, and horrible. But guess what, though? You're going to have an outcome. At least you're going to have that. You're not going to have that blank, empty space of, I wonder if. And don't let other motherfuckers convince you not to do something. If you own a WRX and you want to put that STI wing on your WRX, but people are saying, oh, you're going to be a poser, you're going to be this, you're going to be that, but you want an STI wing, put that goddamn STI wing on your motherfucking car. Do what you want. Life is short. Have fun. Do what you want to do while you can, because when you get older and situations change, that can get taken away from you. But yeah, is it worth it? Yes, it was most definitely worth it. If I had to rewind the world and make another choice, would I do it? Yes, I would still do it. So I hope that answered a bunch of your questions. Now, my MO is kind of like detailed installation videos. American cars are fucking easy to work on. Like, the car is just so fucking simple to work on that, I mean, I can't do installation videos. I mean, it's just straight out just too easy. I installed a JLT catch can the other day. You know how long it took me? 15 motherfucking seconds. Are you fucking serious? I installed a boiler type S cap back on the car the other day. Do you know how long it took me? 30 fucking minutes. Like, just so simple. It's so easy to work on these cars, man. Now, headers. will be a bitch. And if I did do an installation video, I think I would have the best headers installation video on YouTube. If I did it, that will be in the future, because I don't plan on really modding the car like that yet, especially for power, because I'm enjoying the power as it is stock, real shit. But I am doing cosmetic things. Like I told you, I did the exhaust. I have a carbon fiber hood coming, so I'll do like reviews and stuff like that once I have all these parts in the car. But yeah, man, I'll come out with some content and I'll bring it out to you. You know, I do want to get some drift videos and some donuts and stuff like that, and just to show you guys how easy it is to drift in this fucking car, man. It's ridiculous. And how dangerous this fucking car is. I have a video, it's probably my next video. I raced this bitch in a Camaro. I didn't want to, but I won't get into it. But yeah, I almost fucking crashed, man, and you'll see it. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next video. I will show that clip of me racing that Camaro and me almost crashing, but I did win.